What's going on, YouTube people? Welcome back to VTC Cards on another riveting episode of Realistic Rips, where we open some of the most popular products to show you what to expect. So let's hit them with the intro and then we'll get into it. All right, everybody. So if you're new here, what we do on Realistic Rips is without the hype, without the drama, without the pipelines and deals and sponsors, we like to show new collectors what to expect out of various products. Today we are opening 2025 Bowman U Chrome Hobby Box. So I probably should have looked at it before I opened it up, or showing you all rather, but it's 20 packs with 4 cards in each pack for a total of 80 cards. We are looking for numbered cards. We're looking for autographs. We're looking for something cool to help justify this purchase, which, if you're new to the hobby, is mainly who we're doing this for. This will show you when you spend, anywhere from, heck, 120 bucks up to several $100s on a hobby box, like what to expect out of it. This is a cheaper product. It's definitely not, premium $700 box, but I think we snagged this for about 125 or so. Could be off by about 20 bucks. So anyways, let's get into it and see if we get anything good. All right, Ty Simpson, first refractor, that OT Sheffield, not familiar with him, sorry. And Great House out of Notre Dame. All right, so I'm not a huge fan of only having 4 cards per pack. I prefer like 10 to 12 cards per pack. That's just me. Personal preference stuff. So this is our first quarterback, Kirk Francis out of Tulsa, and the Norris Sellers on the College Rule Playbook, and Luke Reynolds on the refractor. And we close out with, cannot say that name, sorry, Udo, looks like, out of Arizona State. All right. So ideally we're looking for somebody out of this quarterback class, or one of the receivers, maybe one of the top slave receivers anyways, maybe out of Arizona State. Maybe a Jeremiah Love would be cool. Got a Gunnar Stockton there. Ethan Vasco out of Liberty on the refractor. But yeah, I mean, a Fernando Mendoza. We've already hit a few of the refractors and base cards on him. I would love a Keldrick Falk out of here, David Bailey. Here's Katron Allen, which we just got back one of, I think it's 3. It's a PSA 9 auto we got of his. Be putting that up for sale as we get closer to the draft, but I'm a big fan of his and Nick Singleton. I know Nick Singleton didn't have a great year. Katron put up some good numbers. Looks like we got maybe a number card there. So there is a base Keldrick Falk. All right, and we've got, I can't see the first name on this, so I'm going to flip it over. Cryshawn McCray, wide receiver out of Michigan State. And this is going to be of 275. All right, so there's our first numbered card. Probably expect, 1 or 2 more, I believe. But yeah, so looking for those, day 1 draft picks, or those skill players that may go on, day 2. So Contravian Wisner, Path to Glory. And with a Jacoby Jackson out of Florida. All right, we'll speed this up just a little bit so we're not here all day. But yeah, so you're gonna spend well over 100 bucks. There's Jordan Tyson. I wish that was on a auto or something, of course, because I'm greedy like that. We do have a Luke Altmaier auto. I am very happy about that, and that's going to be out of 99. That is solid. I think he's... Sorry, I was leaning over to get a sleeve. I think that he is a solid quarterback. It's a clean-looking card. I'll slap the centering tool on it, put it under the loop, and see how it looks. See if it's worth grading or not. Also, may depend on his... I know the combine is I don't know if it's going to be going by the time this airs, but see how things are looking on the quarterback class. We got a Marcel Reed. Caleb Douglas, I am a Texas Tech fan, went to school there, so there, and Auburn, a special place in my heart. And we got Traylon Ray on the 350. All right, so that's 2 numbered cards, 1 numbered auto. Actually, the first boxes we got like a I think of 25 mascot auto out of Pitt, and it actually sold really well, way faster than I thought it would. And it sold, I don't know, like $100 or something raw. I was surprised, to be honest, that and it sold in like 10 minutes of us listing it. So there are some cool cards in here that you can get in terms of autos and whatnot. Another Luke Altmaier. But yeah, that's, I don't know, one of the better autos we've gotten out of this product, I would say, is the Luke Altmaier. The Gunnar Stockton. And we got Gunnar again on the Acropolis this time. All right, we're about to be halfway through here. Got Rocco Beck. Sorry, I just bumped the camera there. All right. Sorry, I'm not familiar with JMU, but Alonzo Barnett III is Rocco. And on the numbered auto out of 150, we have Vinny Anthony II, running back out of Wisconsin. I can't say that I recall pulling 2 numbered autos out of the last one we did, but I could be wrong. So far, like Luke Altmaier, best card so far. I'm also a fan of Sam Levitt. I think there's a lot of upside with him, especially as we go into next year. I'm also big on Josh Hoover, leaving TCU, going to Indiana. I think there's a lot of goodness there as well. Brendan Sorsby headed over to Texas Tech. Definitely a fan of his and hope things go well there. Altmaier on the base, Trent Walker, and our guy, Mekhi Lemon. There's one of the receivers I was hoping to get. Sorry, I got to disappear for a second. Notice a little bit of stuff to wipe off. So, of 99, nothing, I wouldn't say absolutely spectacular, but it's a beautiful looking card. And again, happy to have, arguably, by some boards anyways, top receiver of the draft class. We'll see how all that shakes out, but that's solid. For me, in my opinion, solid pull. All right, looks like we got about 6 packs to go, so I will go through this. We may have gotten all of the numbered and autos out of this box already. So let's see, Contravian Wisner. And I would love to get a Jeremiah Love, but at that point, I'm just being greedy. So Braylon Russell on the refractor, Coy Eakin. I'm excited to see how Reggie Virgil does at the Combine. I'm pretty high on him as well. I think he can do good things in the league. Got a little stringer on there. All right. Marcel Reed, Path to Glory. We actually have an of 150 auto we just got back from PSA. Actually, heck, we just got a 35 card order back. A lot of Cooper Flag 10s. VJ Edgecombe. I think it's the Blackout. That got a 10. Like 3 other VJ cards got a 10. So we were pretty happy. Some of that stuff's already up on our store, Barry Morton, on VTC _cards. So you can check us out there. Literally just posted a slew of graded cards and some raw cards. So for those that don't know, we sell a lot of singles, raw. And also, hey, there's Dante Moore, Acropolis. I know he's not going to the draft this year, but having one of his autos would be sick. But anyways, back to me pitching our company. A lot of raw cards. You know, find your favorite player, complete your team, whatever it is. And we got a lot of what people say are low end. And I mean, I can't argue with them. They are low end. But yeah, super cheap, super easy way to get into the hobby at an affordable rate, not breaking the bank. We all got price limits, so I always advocate for staying in yours as I stay in mine, as We be responsible in this hobby, especially if you're new. Don't get caught up in the hype. As we close out with the Isaac Wilson out of Utah. Not to get too preachy, but I am big on just overall advocating for people to be responsible. Get caught up with whether it's the breaker hype or, you know, influencer hype, whatever it may be. Just, I always say, just be responsible. Let's be smart. Let's not let the greedy ones win by feeding into their system. But hell, if you got FU money, then yeah, do what the hell you want, right? All right, so we got Makai Lemon of 99. Got Traylon Ray of 350. We got Mr. McCray, and that one is out of 275. And then our two autos, so Luke Altmaier out of 99. And sorry, I've forgotten, Vinny Anthony II, and that is out of 150. So in terms of what is sellable, so no Fernando Mendoza, even the refractors, I think I sold them for like 25 or 30 bucks the other day. Seems to be the going rate. But I don't even think we even hit a base on here. So a little disappointed there, but overall, very happy. Solid auto, solid receiver. Lines up for the draft pretty well here. So, and Traylon Ray is, you know, impressive out of Ole Miss. So, hey guys, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for checking out this Realistic Breaks episode. Check us out on eBay. Check out all the videos, and we'll see you soon. Later.